Ooh, damn. Damn. That's how you feel that? That's how you feel, Dan? That was a hell of a dunk. Too bad the damn Blazers couldn't cover the spread today or win the game. It's unfortunate. Dame had a highlight dunk, but they couldn't cover. And we'll quickly go over today's slate of games, talk about whether or not you made money. I know I didn't. It wasn't a good day overall. We're going to break it all down because that's what we do on this YouTube channel, along with other variety of NBA content like the day-to-day news, the draft prospects, the film breakdowns, the NBA quizzes. You guys can see it here on this YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe. How's everybody doing? So in the first game, we had the Bucks and the Heat. Minus 1.5 favorites. The Bucks on the road. I told you guys about 10 minutes before the game started that I was leaning heavy towards the Bucks in the first half. For whatever strange reason, I ended up not taking it, but I hope you guys did take it because that was definitely a easy win. What I ended up doing was, because I kind of felt that sense of urgency from the Heat that they had to come out and pretty much play for their playoff lives, that I was going with the save pick with the over. Hey, well, guess what? They couldn't even hit the damn 90. I think the over was 110. I bet, 100 and something to win 100. Over 110 in the first half. Didn't even get to 90 points combined, I believe. Or it was under 93 combined. The Heat, for whatever reason, couldn't score, and then the Bucks weren't scoring the way they were in game two. It was a low-scoring game in the first half. Disappointed because even the full game over was 224. They didn't get that. My goodness, the Heat are not as good as we thought they were. Was last year a fluke? It's a fair question. I'm not saying it is, but it's a fair question to ask. So you had the game. If you went the Bucks, you won the game in the first quarter pretty much. You felt it. So I went with the first half over. Didn't hit it. Should have went with my initial gut, but then I also tweeted out, that's why I don't like to pre-bet, because you never know how these teams come out and how they play. I like to feel the game out. I should have done that. I should have stuck to my guns, and I didn't. And even though my initial bet was correct, I went the other way, which is crazy. But it is what it is, man. So the Milwaukee Bucks are in complete control. They're going to win the series, and they'll be well rested for the Nets, who will also sweep the Boston Celtics. And we'll go over tomorrow's pre-bet spreads a little bit after I discuss today's. But if you made money, man, let me know in the comments below. Minus 1.5. Again, easy cover. They destroyed them by 27 points. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. 29 points, matter of fact. God diggity. Last game, 34 points. That's disgusting. Well, good job for everybody who hit that first half money line on the Bucks. I think it was even money. Good stuff there, man. Disappointed with the Heat, though. They just couldn't do anything. They didn't show up, period. Second game of today's slate was the LA Lakers against the Phoenix Suns, minus 6.5 favorites. They ended up covering the game. They won by 10. Was the final score by 10? No, they won by more than that. They won 109-95. Most definitely covered the spread. So if you were a firm believer in the Suns, I wasn't. I took the Lakers money line. I should have taken them spread, but it didn't matter because I parlayed it with the Blazers to just win. I didn't even go with the spread at 3.5. I literally went money line Blazers, money line Lakers, and Dame Dollar. As much as I love him, my favorite player, he couldn't get it done tonight. Plain and simple. But we'll get into that game in a little bit. First quarter, Suns win the quarter. I won that one. I won about $100 there. First half, I doubled down on the Suns to win by 2. Didn't happen. They lost. The Lakers had a nice last 2 minutes of the game. The Suns went cold, unfortunately. Chris Paul wasn't there, and I should have known better. Chris Paul wasn't himself, and he's injured. So if he's not 100%, they're not going to beat the Lakers. Let's be honest. So that happened. Then they went up big. I think it got up to like 18.5 at one point when they were blowing them out. Suns made a little run in the fourth quarter. You had a nice little back and forth with Jay Crowder and LeBron James. Didn't matter. The Lakers were always in control. There was never a doubt of whether or not they were going to win the game. Just like I felt the same way with the Suns in Game 1. Like, there was never a doubt that they were going to lose that game. Again, it's different circumstances. Chris Paul, not all the way there. It happens. You have to have all your horses to beat the Lakers. Tones, what's up, man? Make sure y'all hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. That's what happened. The over-under was 211. Didn't happen. I don't think it did. Nope. It was an under. So 2 unders. Last game, the over-under was 227. And they definitely hit that. They hit 235. It was 235, so if you hit the over on the Nuggets and the Blazers, you hit that. And the Nuggets ended up winning 120 to 115. Blazers made a crazy run at the end. Couldn't get the rebound. They're just too small without Nurkic, who is as undisciplined as they can come. Both him and Dylan Brooks are so undisciplined, and they foul like crazy. That's an issue. Again, I had the parlay, and then I doubled down, and I bet the Blazers plus 4.5. I got screwed by the damn missed free throw on the second one. If he hits that free throw, they lose by 4, and I win. Cover. I don't lose anything. They couldn't get the damn rebound, man. That was harsh. That was harsh. I was upset. I'm not gonna lie. They lose by 5. They had no business really, even coming close to that because they were down like by 10 and they made it 3, and then free throws, they kept making free throws and they kept making threes, and they made a lot of points. Like, this game was supposed to be an under, and they just went crazy in the last minute. It was insane. Same with that Game 2 Lakers-Suns game. So many people that bet the under got effed, right? That was tough. Similar circumstances here with the Nuggets and the Blazers. Again, Dame Dollar and company couldn't take care of business. That's simple, man. It's unfortunate. So, the Nuggets, they said it's 73% when you win Game 3 after being tied 1-1. I still think the Blazers win the series, but it's not going to be easy because they have no answer for Nikola Jokic. It's crazy. Like, Carmelo Anthony down the stretch, yes, he made some buckets, but he also gave them up the same way. And just the fact that he doesn't have the feel on defense to hard double when you got a hard double, it's just ridiculous to me. You've been in the league for so long, bro. How do you not recognize that as a veteran? You know what I'm saying? It's difficult to watch these type of things sometimes, and just the little things, the nuances of basketball, and how you're one of the best offensive players ever, but still can't recognize defensive coverages the right way. It's insane to me. Just logically speaking, it's insane to watch him play defense. I was very, very disappointed. Let's go over tomorrow's. So that's what happened to me. Again, not many W's today. It was tough. Tough day. Should have went with my gut. Like, if I go with my gut and I bet the first half, which would have been like $200, that would have changed the trajectory of my day by a lot, because then I was upset, I was chasing, etc. It is what it is, though. Tomorrow we got 3 games. Celtics, Nets. Celtics game 3 at home. Plus 7.5. Dallas and the Clippers. Oh my gosh, the Mavericks are underdogs, being up 2-0 at home. They're plus 2. And then the Knicks and the Hawks. The Hawks are -4. Sounds right. That could be a blowout. Like, the Hawks could blow them out tomorrow, especially after Ice Shake getting spit on. That could be nasty. But Celtics plus 7.5 on the road. Celtics at home plus 7.5. Again, I don't like the pre-bet, but oh man. I would say still go Nets. Like, honestly, I still think they're going to win the game by 8 points or more, but I would wait a little bit. You'll probably have an early surge from the Celtics. It's going to be a nice little crowd. You know, the TD Garden's always popping, and they'll feel the energy. Kemba Walker's going to go crazy probably in the first quarter. So is Jason Tatum. So you might have a nice little 8-point lead after the first quarter, maybe, if the Nets don't come out kind of sluggish. But expect a early spirited run by the Celtics, and then when that happens and you get the Nets at -3.5, -4.5, take that. They're gonna cover. So that's what I think. With the Mavericks and the Clippers, if you don't already know, the Clippers are so soft. They don't have an answer for Luka. They don't have an answer for anybody, really. They have the most overrated defensive team I've ever seen in my life, honestly. They talk about Paul George and Kawhi being elite defenders. That's not true. It's far from it. And they've been exposed. This is the second year in a row, right? So, +2 Mavericks. I just don't know what Clipper team's going to show up, man. In theory, it's a must-win. Obviously, if they don't win, it's over. I still think it's going to be over, but I'm obviously going to in-play it, but +2 Mavericks, I think you got to take that. But I'm not going to take that. I mean, I'm going to in-play the game and see how it goes first, but +2 the Hawks, I'm probably taking -4, but I wouldn't play the game as well. See how they come out. ATL is gonna be rocking. We know it's gonna be rocking. You know what? Take the Hawks. Hawks gonna cover that. Hawks will be blazing tomorrow. Best believe that. That's what I think. They're gonna be blazing tomorrow. So, Xavier says, bro, just a word to a homie. If you want to win off subject, BTC is crashing again. And it's not over. I know you're new to investing, but you should get it on the dip. Get some profits, my G. Let me know, bro. Hit me up on the DMs, though, on Instagram. That's going to do it, y'all. That's the type of day we had. It wasn't great, but it is what it is, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like. If you didn't, hit the dislike, man. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And on behalf of the entire CK family, Basketball Zone family, we'll see you guys very, very soon. Probably tomorrow with another draft breakdown. Peace.